that 1036 around New York City or New York City video game rolling. Cb31nyc on YouTube for all you skip shooters, lollygaggers, and fans. New York's finest video games back live.
Video game back quiet. Copy, that's that freaking good. Catch me on YouTube. Yeah, you can hear me on YouTube.
Yeah, we got you on YouTube. The rest ain't my problem.
Well, I don't guess New York City can hear old Tennessee. All they think about is their old, that old pastry honey sauce being poured on back out.
Hey, Tennessee, I got you in the New York video gate. Let's tune it up a little. Audio. Audio. Test. Watch it. Oh, cool stroke of New York video game by choir.
5 to 8 for 2 hours of work. I take it anytime.
Cb31nyc on YouTube, stepping back.
That's good.
Shit, they want $120 for that job. I said,
Hey, 316, you sound real good around New York, dog. Don't let nobody tell you different. Let me get my mic down over there. Audio. 316, you're blowing smoke around New York City. You're holding the wall, New York CB shop, Richie Clare.
I crush him with 5 watts.
I'm in the city right now.
Roger.
Roger, right on. They call me 127 around New York. They call me 127 around New York City. I'm stepping back.
800. Rich, you gotta go to the goodie store if he wants to compete with me.
Well, I'll tell you what, you blowing smoke around Missouri, dog. I got a couple of Loco Yoko crybabies out here. Couple of junkies on the channel, no doubt about it. Oh, they call me the plier pussy killer around New York. The man who serves up all the truth, all the justice in the American. Don't be afraid to rewind way. The #1 big bad boy enforcer around New York, Richie Clare.
They call him the #1 junkie, the #1 pipe smoker, Richie 127. Who's that up there making all that noise on River Rat, Tennessee, looking right? Richie.
Hey, River Rat 127 New York.
Hey, 127, oh, River Rat kicking it right back.
River Rat, I'm taking care of all the storytelling junkie rats around New York. You see what I did last year, you see what I'm doing now. Oh, look at my little stock mic, half antenna, half mast, Richie Clare.
Yeah, 14 on that, about that, man, don't pay no shame, man, you come in there and clean my receive up, no doubt, oh, River Rat, Tennessee, reading this mail.
Roger, right on, River Rat. You're taking out my locals. The Cb31nyc.TGIF Friday video gates are rolling. Cb31nyc on YouTube. Got you, McClare.
Tell that boy Richie Radio that 250 got his mic. Tell that boy, tell that crackhead that 250 got his mic around New York City and I'm back quiet. Don't pay no strain, River Rat, Tennessee, getting on down. Hey, Tennessee, I know you got a grip on Unit 250 around the...
Hey, tell 250 he got to go back to the goodie store, 127 Clare.
I know you copy 250. I know you copy 250. Tell Richie 127. Spank the baby and I'm back. Tell Richie what...
Roger, right on. I got some clown over here, Loco Yoko Crybaby Junkie, trying to mess up your Skip DX video game, man. Cb31nyc video gate. If I be quiet, the video gate can work and it's your DX show. Get down.
Hey, I got you that 199 DX. Have me, please. 199 Tennessee, gonna sit back. That's what I'm talking about, junkie.
Roger, right on there. I didn't hear anybody call 250's name yet, man. I didn't hear anybody out there in DX land say 250. That's what I'm talking about, Richie Clare. 250. Nah, 225, I'm not 250. 225, I am 127, get it straight. I said I didn't hear anybody call 250. They call me 127, I'm clear. Roger, right on, blowing smoke around the blue glass. I got Big Rat in Tennessee. I just wanted to make it clear that neither one of you two guys heard 250 and 127 on this key. Roger, right on, man. I just want to make it real clear to all you skip shooters to make it clear that's what I'm talking about. When I'm on this key, you can't hear 250, the king of New York, Claire.
Hear that crackhead 127. Let 127 got this nasty mobile with his nationwide radio. He don't hear nothing but 250 around the U.S. Stock 5.
Roger, right on. Well, I'll tell you what, 250 still running his mouth trying to get his name called, man. They call me 127 around New York. They call me the king and the most talked about, most feared man, most feared by enforcer around New York City. 127, New York stepping back. Roger, right on, Daniel Boone. He got all happy. He thought you heard him or called 250 earlier, mistaking him for me. All right, I'm going to let the video gate rock on. Now I'm going to let Mr. 250 get his name called. You're hole in the wall, New York CB shop back quiet.
Somebody let that crackhead, let him know that 250 got his mic in his ears. Let him know 250 on the Big Apple tree around the Empire State Building on top of the Gorilla Building with his 5-watt stock radio and that quiet.
Check, 127 clear. By the way, for the DX public, the cackling laugher is Mr. Enforcer 250, New York's biggest junkie. Check out my video gates on my favorite section, man. Check out the Foreskin 250 series. You're gonna get a kick out of a real true junkie trying to defame the hole in the wall most talked about CB shop on the East Coast. We're clear.
I don't bother with that, man, because I just keyed a mic with 5 watts and I talk DX. It's no big deal.
Wipe them out.
Richie fiends for DX. I've did it, done it, no big deal.
Check. Break, sneaky meow. Hey,
Yes, you thought you heard a putty tat. That sure is a putty twat around New York, I'm clear.
alright. He always bumps into me on 23rd. I'm not gonna say what avenue, but he always flush me. You flush me, please flush me.
Never. But we'll meet one day, dude. No problem.
I'm always around. Shit, you know what I do, right?
Break. I know you got a truck.
Yeah, I'm an engineer for Citibank.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm in and out every day.
Yeah, that's a good deal, man.
I cover from 28 to Wall Street. All the locations down here are mine.
Why don't you get Richie a job, man?
Crazy. He won't pass the details.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I tell you what, Richie does really all right with the job he's got, servicing all of New York City's 5 boroughs, dollar vans and taxi drivers. You're hole in the wall, New York CB shop, the most talked about, most feared man in New York, and you wonder why? I'm quiet.
That's why Richie hates on me, because I'm a civil servant. He hates me.
Uh-oh. Here comes the storytellers again. I don't hate on anybody. I got 8 months of video games of this guy hating on me, and he don't want you to know that. Check out the favorite section. Check out my playlist.
Yeah, tenfold, Rogers.
everything's quiet. Junkie free, crackhead free. Right?
Hardcore at that.
There you go. Yeah, he likes to hear himself.
And you're with somewhere tonight.
I really wish he was clean.
Not as much as you like to hear yourself in my video gates, Mr. Enforcer. You want to pay attention to some of the stuff that comes out of your mouth. You know, even people that are true, demented, slow-headed junkies can figure you out in a couple of paragraphs, dog. Your hole in the wall, Brooklyn, New York, CB shop, Richie, RC127, your East Coast king of 3 decades resurfaced and they don't like it. Rogers and Rogers and Dodgers and more Rogers and Dodgers with a little Manju Ungats audio. Here's your locals top of the evening to you there. You know who. Let's go.
What's going on there, 127? Crazy time out there, Roger. I can get a little audio going.
Roger, right on. Every time I key this mic, I open the doors for New York City, and nobody wants to abuse the hallway. All right, 127 New York, your Cb31nyc video gate is rolling for my locals and rolling for all my DX who I wish would make all the noise they can. I'm clear.
Think I heard several get backs to my combat.
Say one thing, DX is rolling out.
Yeah, I was talking to Tennessee earlier.
Yeah, Roger.
From the Bronx, he's special so much for the Big Apple. It's just around the Verizon field. Open 9 dB.
Oh, yeah,
Do anything this afternoon around all them big boys. Lots of noise sharing this bluegrass.
He got the way.
I can't get pull. Need to get out. How about it, little man, nothing but little man. Oh, shit.
So, John, what's on the...
No, radio. Actually, I'm going to be spending most of the day down at the marina. Gonna clean the boat up again, gas it up, get the poles all ready, and hit the water. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse.
I hear Mickey Mouse out there.
That's a New York Mickey Mouse CB31nyc video gate clear.
Didn't get the fish. Fish ain't coming to me this year. I don't know why. And I'm gone.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty bad. What's it doing? Outside, man.
Don't know, man. Don't know. Usually the spots I go to at this time of year produce for me, but it's been kind of quiet. Cosa, nunca me ha dio una cosa.
Maybe it's a rough winter, that's why I think. Maybe it's going to take a little while for things to come back to normal.
Parece que está buscando. The water's warming up nicely, you know what I mean? It's not about that, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. I definitely should have a couple of fish tomorrow. Oye, lo que hay es mucho Mickey Mouse.
What the hell? You got a radio on your boat?
CB radio? No. I just got down.
Mickey Mouse?
I have a marine radio, but I do not have a CB radio.
Hey, what channel is the marine radios on anyway?
Be honest with you, I don't know what the megahertz on what channel I'm broadcast, but usually I'm on like a 68, 69 channel, 72, 71.
Okay, because I have a 2-meter radio that covers all them frequencies, man, all them bands and everything. I'm just not sure where it is. Let's hold on tomorrow, see if I hear you.
Actually, I should see if I can borrow a frequency counter, you know, and put it in line and key up and see what it comes up to.
Yeah, cool. Because I know I got them over here, I just don't remember what. I think it's 162 something, 161 something like that.
I I used to have a CB radio on there. I used to have a 148 on my other boats. And it was fun. It was nice. I tell you, you get out like a bandit, you know?
Yeah, here.
Hello, DX Land. Hello, DX Land, 732. 732, land to Lincoln, 305 in the Big Apple, waving a hand, Roger.
Special fire ice and see if I couldn't bump this thing down.
Tell me in the video gate.
05, 732, land to Lincoln.
732, blowing smoke like a local up here, Mountain. The radio's working nicely, Roger. 305, standing by.
305, you sound like a household name out here in the land of Lincoln, that's for sure. Okay, 305, we're going to step out of the way. We just want to see, we're letting everybody know we're about to begin. 73rd, 305, 732 on the land of Lincoln. Goodbye.
I guess my little hillbilly antenna, my little Joe Gun hillbilly antenna is doing the job tonight, Rogers. 305 in the Big Apple Tree, NYC. Standing by.
410, 305.
Hey, 732, you're in the Cb31nyc New York video gate. I want to let you know that, sir, I'm quiet. Roger, right on 732. You're hole in the wall, Brooklyn, New York, CB shop, stepping back.
Cupcake is non-existent. He's still recovering he's still licking his wounds from yesterday.
Yeah, I rocked those suckers to sleep pretty hard last night till 12:07 in the afternoon today, didn't I?
Now, maybe.
Yeah, he's probably got all kinds of knuckle marks in his forehead, that kid.
Deal, Jake, my knuckles ache.
He's gonna have a pretty big headache for a while.
Hey, I'm even surprised that I'm getting to hear the enforcer today, that masculine voice of his.
Hello, man. Oh, yeah, you can hear him? I don't know, I can never get that clown. I don't know, I just hear him when I watch the gates on there. That's the only time I can hear him. I didn't listen to those video gates. I never even knew that guy existed. I don't hear him out here.
Well, I'll tell you what, you hear him about 2 pounds less than you've been hearing him in the gates for the last 6 months, that's for sure.
I'm happy I don't hear him. You're annoying. Not your liar, Richard. Stop lying, Richard.
And when you stick the bolt in there, you're building that integrity back.
I guess that storm is pushing hard. I guess that storm is pushing fast up to New York. 305 in the Big Apple. My little stock 2000. Roger.
Little non-working 2000.
Seems like he got his name called. I didn't hear anybody say 250.
Oh, they called me. I don't know what you're listening to.
Who is that guy? Who is 250? I don't know that 250. Crush.
Now, let's be very clear. They only called 250 because they mistook 250 for Richie. Let's be very clear about that, what the gate is going to reflect. Even the man that I was talking to and made the mistake even clearly says that he corrected it. Richie Clare.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
All right, let me get out of here. You get nothing but 250 when I key them all. 50 when I key that nasty ball down. It's like $339 a lot of money for this little thing. Looks like a cell phone. 127, crackhead is confused.
Cool. Next weekend is great.
4-band. Yeah, 10-4. I tell you, Lander Lincoln is blowing smoke up here tonight. It's 305 in the Big Apple. Waving a hand.
305 deal.
How about a 305? You got a copy 96 in the Bluegrass?
Hey, Bluegrass, I didn't get your numbers, but I definitely heard you calling. 305 in the Big Apple, waving a hand to that Bluegrass, Roger.
Hey, 305.
Come out here, 305. 305 over around the Big Apple, 111 Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. We're trying to break.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of guys trying to get back to this 305. Just take your time,
250 around the Big Apple Tree, 250 around New York City, on top of the Gorilla Building.
Smoky Hills, Tennessee, you're in the Cb31nyc video gate, 127 New York clear.
Around New York City, on top of the Gorilla Building.
CB31 New York City video gate rolling. Hello.
That's right, CB31NYC on YouTube. 2 letters, 2 numbers, 3 letters. CB31NYC. Oh, you're on the CB, you're on channel 31, and you're talking to New York City video gate. I'm clear.
250 around New York, trying to get it back.
Copy that out there? Anybody wants to get in on that video gate? CB31NYC, New York City CB video gate. Come on, step right up. We're stepping right. John. CB31 video gate NYC.
250 around the Big Apple Tree, 250 with a stock radio, just got down.
CB31 NYC. New York City.
Yeah, I got a stock radio too.
These girls are stuck on that. Skip lines. Rogers.
I'm going.
I guess they gave up on playing that Teddy Bear song, man. They've been playing that thing over and over and over. Enough is tired already, you know? Are you talking about his noisemaker? No, man. He kept playing from last night and all day with that Mexican over there talking.
Bigger freezing.
Y'all better clickety-clack, bum, get your name called. CB31NYC video gate rolling. I'm back on my quiet side.
Richie, ain't worry about getting my name called, Richie. Hey, Richie, ain't worry about getting my name called. Hey, Richie, all I gotta do is fire this thing down. I get my name called, no doubt about it.
Tell the boys that
I'm just sitting back reading the mail, Richie.
Richie, tell the boys.
Out there in the world of sound. 606 Northeast Corner, Kennedy Airport. We suffering.
Roger D on the Kennedy Airport, Lightfoot, man, but I'm on the side.
Yeah, you sound a little good here in Indiana. We got real good conditions on you in the Big Apple. That's out there around Indiana. You don't want to smoke around Kennedy Airport, that's for sure. 606 Northeast Corner, Kennedy Airport. We standing by. Your turn.
Spike coming on in a few minutes on Spike. That's
Kennedy Airport, take off there. Take off on bird. Oh, big one.
When you coming over to ash and trash, that's what got up the show, man. I didn't get to 21, man, but you coming real good with that ash and trash. No doubt about it. You knocked some of my locals out the box up here around the Big Apple.
You got 606 out there in Kennedy Airport, come on.
Yeah, come on down. I want to see you there. Come on down. Trash 909. Sounded real good there, was you?
Grass, we got a grip on your lip.
Hey, Temple, we're in Kennedy Airport, 909. We're making a trip there, and you're definitely making a trip yourself, so don't let that guy slow you down there. Hey, no, 909, I'm back quiet.
And that's a 909, Roger. That's a 909, Roger. 909, you take care of have a super fun, and God bless you and the fine family. And may God's grace always be around your place. 606, Kennedy Airport, we stand by.
I can't resist. I really can't resist. 909, you made it to the New York City video gate. Cb31nyc on video gate rolling. Cb31nyc on YouTube. Back quiet.
Hey, 10-4 there, video game. Got 909's got a copy on you. Just about to blow my radio apart there. Sounding good, come on.
Roger, right on. CB31NYC on YouTube. Skip, skip, skip. I'm clear.
That's a long time system on YouTube. You can hear the way you sound in New York.
Hey, 10-4, yeah, I don't have time right now. 909, I'll get with you later, though. Thanks, and appreciate it there. Have a good afternoon there. Big Mo.
Can't take it no more.
Geez, I sat back the whole time. You gave it a good one, but I had to let him know where he could be heard. I'm clear.
Yeah, 410 on that. No doubt about it, Richie. 1-4 Buckeye. Alright. I do justice with 100 watts, man. Imagine if I put this 100 watts in that beam. Forget about it.
Yeah, the grass is here, up here, right next to me, NYC, 305, Roger.
Hey, hello again to your 305. Hello to you again, man. I just sitting back up here, figured I was going to try to holler. I think you're 606 there, but I wasn't too sure on the numbers there. So I was just kind of sitting back, copying mail. But hello again to your 305 up there in the northeast corner there. Man, 500 in the bluegrass.
Hey, 500, you keep doing what you're doing down there because you sounded like my next door neighbor. You keep doing what you're doing down there. It's working up here. 305 in the Big Apple, NYC, standing by.
Alright there, man. I'll take care of you doing your thing down there in the bluegrass there. Hey, bluegrass, ain't no doubt about it. Let me use the same okay, man. I'll just ease around the band. Take care up there, 305 around the NYC, 500 working the high side of this drive around the bluegrass. Got on down.
Yo, I'm very upset. I don't hear nobody else but the 500. How come no one else is coming through that 500? 500, you own my radio. 305, NYC, standing by.
You need a separator, man.
Hey, 305, I see nobody.
It's coming back to you.
I bet you they are, too.
Didn't key in there. Hey, 305, they probably didn't key in there.
Sorry about that. I can barely hear him in there.
One of my neighbors, that's why. That could be a reason.
Oh, yeah, I got my feet to the east there. Probably getting him on the backside there. Hey, y'all take care up there around New York there, showing up. I'm going to ease back out of here and go on around. Hey, 10-4, I didn't know that. I better go check it out there.
Hey, 500, you have a good evening there. 305 in the Big Apple, NYC, waving a hand.
Hey, 10-4, yeah, if we don't get a bunch of lightning.
All right, 305, yeah, got it.
IDR, I'm going to get back on the side there and listen.
500.
You too, Thunderbird, you can hear me there. I'll be back in there.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts, man. It's pretty nuts out here tonight.
Yeah, I guess like this has been happening every night this week around this time.
Okay, go to the flat side.
Never mind the flat side. Cb31nyc, New York Video Gate is still rolling. You got an hour on this SD card. We out of here. Cb31nyc on YouTube Video Gate. Check it after midnight. I'm clear. No more preamp.
Check out the YouTube video. You hear the way you sound in New York City. Roger on the line coming through here.
Southern Indiana, it's Hilltop for 146. Check the mail way to the DX land here from Southern Indiana.
And this video gate.